What's good, FishAholics? And I just got this box from a loyal subscriber, and really good guy, Joshua Perry. And all I want to say is thanks, Josh. He hand tied and made me just a bunch of different bucktails, and I don't know, I must have like 25 new bucktails here. I don't know, I'll have to do the count later, but I decided, since I got the box yesterday, I got some brand new lures. I was like, you know what, I might as well come down and do some surf casting. And the conditions are perfect, but they're not the nicest conditions. It just started raining. It's blowing like 20 miles an hour out of the east. But let me give you a quick little show of some of these bucktails. They're really awesome. Here's one. This is just pink on top, white belly, blue on top, white belly. Another nice size right there. And he made a bunch of different sizes. So, I don't know if I'll be throwing a 2 ounce today, but I might be throwing 1 ounce, maybe 3/4. And a lot of the fish right now are schoolie size fish up to small keepers. So smaller size bucktails, and the bait's small right now, obviously because it's spring, are going to be, so smaller type baits are going to be key. Then these ones are really awesome. These are another one that it's like blue, like and white, that has a little bit of flash in there. Just really, really cool. And I'm probably going to take these two. I'm going to put those in the tackle box today. I'm going to take those out swimming. And then we got just regular white here, but I'm liking these white that he put a little bit of feather on the back. You see that right there? It's got a little bit of a tail, and that'll just give that bait a little bit better action when swimming in the water. You could probably fish this without any type of trailer and still catch fish with it just because of that tail. So really, really awesome job, Josh. Then he made, a few here that are black on top, purple side, a little bit of flash, and then a little white belly. And this is going to be a real key player fishing at night or in low light, conditions. And then the one that I'm really, stoked about that Josh made, he even labeled the bag. It's called the European Bass Slayer. And if you saw my last video, I kind of mentioned it, that I'm going overseas or out of the country for the first time ever, I guess 15 days from now, right after I graduate, or a couple days after I graduate. And I told Josh about that, and I was like, I'm going to try and catch some European sea bass, because that's I think the closest cousin, or it's a relative to the striped bass. It's basically the foreign stripe, or the foreign stripeless striped bass. It doesn't have stripes. And this is this little jig right here. Perfect little jig. It's awesome. It's got some flash in it, a little bit of white. I believe it's 1/2 ounce. And, whether it catches European sea bass or not, I'm sure it'll totally catch striped bass. So that's, all that's really important. Conditions are perfect, but it's not nice out. So let's hit it and let's get out there, make something happen. Now, does this look good or what? Beautiful water. Probably fish here, but it's just so hard to get past this stuff right here, this brown weed, and the green weed too. So much junk in the water. All right, time to make a move. Too much weeds here, a lot of wind. Let's do it. Find some fish somewhere else. Yeah. Well, that kind of sucked. I think I wasn't rolling, and I just caught a 26, maybe 27 inch striper on Josh's bucktail here. Well, hopefully there's more here, and I get the next one on camera. And to tell you the truth, I was about 5 minutes away from leaving this spot because, I already fished it for about 20 minutes and didn't get any bites. And then just got that random fish. So I'm probably gonna fish it for like another 10-15 minutes, and if I don't get a bite, I'm gonna follow suit and probably head to another spot. This time of year, it's all about fishing and moving until you catch. Fish on. guy. Second fish of the day. Easy, buddy. Easy, easy. Like I said, I don't know if I got the first striper on camera, but I got the second one. Josh's bucktails are getting the job done, catching me some fish. I was just about to leave too, and that fish just surprised the heck out of me. You know, caught him out of nowhere. Fish on. On the Josh's bucktail. See you later, buddy. Alright, so I'm on some fish. Now the decision's gonna come, I guess, when I go back to my car to change out the GoPro battery. Should I come back out here or should I just go to another spot? I probably have like minutes left on my battery before it dies. Decisions. I don't know what to do right now. I got 3 decisions though in my book. Be a man, get back out there in this downpour. I'm already wet. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to get any more wet than I already am. Or kind of hunker down and then go back out once the rain lightens up, if it lightens up. I mean, I don't want to wait here for an hour until it lightens up. Or I go for a ride, go to another spot, and maybe by the time I get there, you know, the rain stops. But I could go to another spot and catch no fish. So I think I'm just going to give it a few minutes, get back out there in this rain. I hope you can hear this rain. It's ridiculous. You know, I probably would just call it and go back home, if, you know, but, you know, I missed that first fish, the bigger one of the day, on camera. You know, I didn't have my camera rolling. And, you know, I just want, you know, I feel like there's one more decent sized fish here, or there's a lot more fish that I could at least catch a few more and then get out of here. All right, whatever. Let's get back out there. Let's go. Alright, right back where I was, where the beach meets the jetty. That's where the fish are hanging out. Alright, I just had to switch out my bucktail because I have so many different colors. And I'm going to try the blue, white, with a little bit of silvery flash on the side. 4-inch red and white Uncle Josh pork rind. This right here is like the American combination right there. Let's see if these stripers like the American colors. They are American bass. Try this one for, oh Jesus, first cast, no way. First cast. Wow, look at this one. Wow, get bigger, bud. Different time of the tide right now. The tide's a lot higher. Back in the car finally. My hands are absolutely frozen right now. I could barely even hold up the camera. And I think today's mission was accomplished. Put the new bucktails to the test. Thanks, Josh. And caught some fish on them. So that was the most important thing. The conditions were tough, but they were, if you're a striper fisherman, they were perfect conditions for stripers. And yeah, can't complain. It's well worth it. But anyway, if you have any questions, post a comment. Tackling equipment down in the description. And thanks for watching. Never forget, live to fish, fish to live. And I'll see you guys next time.